All right. That Baruch. Yeah.
This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Heavenly Father, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
All right. Nah, that was good on that. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32. But call to remembrance the former days in which, after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions. And that we are the real illuminated ones, man. We are the real light bearers, man. God. We are the real truthers. The Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians, man. The elect of them. The elect of Israel is the real illuminated ones, man. Well, you had something to bring out.
Like I was saying, once you get that light, you know, this is what you're supposed to do with it. This is 1 Timothy 4:13.
Right.
Till I come, give attendance to reading,
Right.
to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy.
Right.
With the laying on of hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things, giving thyself wholly to them, that they profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
In other words, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Right.
For the simple ones out there. Keeping it simple as form.
Who's up? Go ahead.
Isaiah 51:4. Hearken unto me, my people, and give ear unto me, O my nation. For a law shall proceed from me, and I will make my judgment to rest for the light of the people. My righteousness is near, my salvation is going forth, and mine arm shall judge the people. The isles shall wait upon me, and mine arm shall they, and on my arm shall they trust.
Go ahead, I got I'm finna I should have brought it. I wasn't even thinking about bringing it, but I got the little piece to hold the phone like everybody most of you, because the speaker on the bottom of this camera. So if I'm gonna screw it on,
Right here. See yourself on the sign?
come around the other side, brother. Turn the sign around. Turn the sign around. Yeah, because the speaker on the bottom of this camera.
Where the Africans at?
Africans?
Yeah.
We ain't African.
Man, I'm African.
You sure? What's your father?
What tribe are you from out of Africa? What's your tribe?
I'm
Right.
from Nigeria.
What
Okay,
tribe are
now
you from?
if you from Nigeria, you could be an Israelite.
Yeah, what tribe are you from?
Right.
I just want to know.
Cause you got like
Most Africans know their tribe. A true African, you ask them what tribe they're from.
tribe?
What
Yoruba.
The what?
Yoruba.
Are you just saying that because that's a popular
You
tribe?
say Yoruba?
I can speak Yoruba.
Oh, I'm just asking you, brother.
Nah,
Calm
nah.
down.
Nah, but I'm just saying, I'm Yoruba. Like, I speak Yoruba.
But
Right.
a lot of us, we were scattered into, we fled.
But like, y'all ain't got, look, Africans, like, yeah, you got American people.
The Africans and the Israelites are two different people. Just because we're dark doesn't mean we're the same. We have two different spirits, man. I know if you're from Africa, I know you know not all the black people are the same.
Obviously, but y'all ain't got no Africans there, though. Like,
Because of the 12 tribes. These are the 12 tribes of
Oh,
Israel.
I got you. I got you. Go ahead,
Yeah.
my brother. I got you.
You got a Bible dictionary?
I'll get you. This is out of the Bible, brother. Right? Real quick.
I gotta go.
Real quick. This is out of the Bible dictionary. Ham, right? This is one of the nations, right? Hamites. These are the Africans. Ham. It says the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races. What does progenitor mean? Progenitor means father, right? So Ham is the father of the dark races, which we all are dark. But hold on. One more.
That's dope, I said. That's dope. What we got to do right now. That's cool.
Don't miss the bus. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not porn. You probably Hamite.
Probably is. I mean, they trying to catch the bus, they got to catch the bus.
Yeah, you try to catch no damn bus, bro. You don't walk like that if you're trying to catch the bus.
Nah, they looking for a club, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it
They're
is.
laughing at it. I see them. I see it. I can tell by the giddy. I can tell. It is what it is.
Hey.
You better pray he's not a damn Hamite.
We ain't rolling, is we?
Hey, yeah, we rolling.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah. What y'all want to do?
Oh, I ain't know. Nah, you can leave. I thought it was
Yeah.
off.
No, it's all.
Yeah,
I was gonna
exactly.
go to Isaiah though. Isaiah 30 and 10.
Good. Yeah, man. Hey, it ain't for 'em, man. It is what it is.
This is Isaiah chapter 30. I start.
There we go. We in every state. Every state we got to count. We got to camp in Norway. We got to camp in Peru.
Or you can go on YouTube.
Yeah, if you want to go to YouTube and subscribe to our page, brother. Go to YouTube. You got YouTube in your phone? Yeah, go to our page. We got to camp in every state of North America. We got to camp in Norway, Peru, Jamaica, Haiti. We got to camp in Central America, London, everywhere.
Holland, Kenya.
It's GMSORLANDO. You got it?
All right, man. Good job.
What's your nationality, brother?
Honduras.
Okay. Oh yeah, you a Jake. You're an Israelite for sure, brother.
Good job,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Have a good night.
Be safe.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Hey, that's beautiful, man.
Lord, all.
You don't think he know Jake?
No, he didn't type in he didn't look it up.
Oh, he did?
Nah. It don't matter. Who cares?
Yeah, right. Who cares? Right.
The page so easy to remember. You say GMS on
Yeah, but he was acting like I was looking at it. He actually was typing in. Okay. Who cares?
Yeah, that shit, y'all was too fast. Yeah.
Hey, like the dude that broke game on you. What's your number? Repeat it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. Hey, who cares, man? Hey, you lying to Yahawashi. You ain't lying to us.
I
Man.
was telling y'all.
That's what it is.
You know? Hey, anyway, whatever. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table,
Right.
and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
And that's what they want to hear in the churches, man. They want to hear lies. They don't want to hear, oh, like what the pastor said in Jeremiah 14, man. Okay, he can assure them of peace in this place. They don't want to hear that. Oh, we've got to go through famine. It's finna be diseases out here that's gonna kill us instantly. Yeah, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that the Lord is coming back, who the world enemy called Jesus, Yahawashi, Hamashiach. They don't want to hear that he's coming back to destroy them for their wickedness, man. Okay? For the simplest things like eating pork and shrimp, man. For the simplest things like committing adultery. They don't want to hear that the Lord coming back to destroy them for that, man. They want to hear, oh, he's coming back to save everybody. Oh, everybody gonna get on the ship together. Hey, you can be a homosexual, transgender, bisexual, lesbian, a murderer, a rapist. You gonna get salvation. Period. You can do whatever you. They don't want to hear that, man. They want to hear lies. They want to hear smooth things. They want to hear deceits, man.
And the funny thing is, they paying to hear lies.
They paying to hear lies, bro.
I was waiting to jump in. Salaki. So that's why we were going into why the preachers prophesy lies, man. Because they want to hear smooth, the people want to hear smooth things.
Come.
You prophesying for filthy lucre, you got to run game on them, man. They don't want to hear the truth, man. It all goes hand in hand, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Come on, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Back in Isaiah 30, verse 11, get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yasharallah to cease from before us.
Right.
Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Yasharallah, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Read it again out. My bad, it's locked.
Isaiah 30 and start at 10, start at 9. No, 8. I'll read the whole thing. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be.
Sit it in there for me.
Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
Come.
Get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yasharallah to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Yasharallah, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessels, that is broken into pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in it in the bursting of the herd, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shred to take fire from the earth, or to take water withal out of the pit.
And our people trust in oppression, man. That's the problem with Jake. Jake want to hear everything. Listen, if Esau say the Lord was a dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah, and that the Hebrew Israelites is the only people that the Lord has come back to receive, everybody believe that, man. But when a so-called Negro or so-called Hispanic or Native American tell you, you don't want to hear it, you don't believe it. That's our people trusting oppression. If Esau tell you anything Man, if Esau tell Jake anything, they'll believe it, man. This chick say, I was showing this chick the Apocrypha, right? Older chick. I was showing her the Apocrypha, right? So she said, she went to her sister's house, and she said, me and my sister watching the pastor on TV, and he had that same red book you had, the Apocrypha. She believed it. But when I showed her the Apocrypha, this was weeks before she went, she didn't believe me, because she saw the so-called white man on TV reading the Apocrypha. Oh, she said, that pastor said it was a part of the 1611 King James Bible. I showed her 3 weeks earlier that the Apocrypha was a part of the Bible. That the Bible Destruction Group took the Apocrypha out of the Bible. She didn't believe me, because a so-called white man told her. That's our people. That's what he just read, Isaiah 30:12. Our people trust in oppression. They trust in what our oppressors taught them. They believe everything, but when we tell them something, they don't want to hear.
And let me bring out this precept real quick.
You got a question, brother?
You have a question?
I don't. I'm just listening. I'm sorry.
Okay, you
I
good.
keep hearing him say white man. I feel so terrible being over here.
Oh, no. Hey, this is an open forum.
I'm just listening. I'm not even going to argue. I'm just listening.
No argue. We'll debate you with the scriptures.
No, I don't want to debate anyone.
Yeah.
I just want to listen.
So, like you were saying, how you told her that the Apocrypha was a part of the original King James Bible.
Right.
And she didn't believe you until she saw it on TV from another pastor. This is Hosea 3:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Right. And that's why when you look at the so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, Haitians, they kids down in the streets by cops, from drugs, killing one another. That's why we kill each other now, man, because we have forsaken the laws of the Lord. He made that covenant with us by the hands of Moses on Mount Sinai, and we break the covenant. So the Lord say, because our people have forgot his laws, like no eating pork and shrimp and crab and lobster, which are bottom feeders, not committing adultery, not being homosexual and lesbians. Now you got transgenders in the mix. It tell you in Deuteronomy 23:1, if a man cut off his private part, he shall not enter into the kingdom, man.
Plain and simple.
But our people don't want to change from this because they are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Got a quick precept you're going into how they don't respect us, you know. When you say something, they don't receive it, right? This is Mark chapter 6, verse 1. And he went out from there, talking about Christ, Yahawashi.
Right.
And he went out from thence and came into his own country. And his disciples followed him. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue. And many hearing him were astonished, saying, from whence has this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hands? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph, and of Judah and Simeon?
Right.
Are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him.
Because Yahawashi said that they weren't going, when you try to go teach your family, they ain't going to listen to you. Because what they going to say, oh man, we've been knowing you all our life. Like two of Christ's brothers said that what? They didn't believe that their younger brother was the Messiah. They didn't believe that. Go ahead.
Verse 4. But Yahawashi said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country.
Meaning your people ain't going to listen to you. If you tell them the Lord have called you to do the work, they going to say, man, you used to be old thug. You used to be doing all this crazy. Now you telling me the Lord chose you? Go ahead,
But Yahawashi said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country,
right,
and among his own kin, and his own house. And he could there do no mighty work, save that he laid hands upon a few sick folk and healed them.
Right. That's like I'm from Mississippi. If I go back to Mississippi and tell all my family that I'm in the truth, I'm doing work for the Lord, they'll be like, man, get out of here with that. That's why you can't go to a place where you were raised up at. You gotta be somewhere totally where nobody know you. That's what the Lord was saying. Because his own people didn't even believe. His two brothers did not believe that he was the Messiah, man.
And I'm gonna read the last verse, verse 6. And he marveled because of their unbelief.
Right.
And he went around about the villages teaching.
Right. He went everywhere else.
Even the Lord was like, damn, like what the hell? You couldn't even believe it. He was the Lord. He was
right.
You know, that's
he had to go other places, man.
It's crazy, man. But
you got a precept?
This is Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
That's what we were just going into.
Beautiful.
Everybody quiet when Esau got something to say. Or when somebody, TD Snakes and Creflo Dollar got them suits on. Oh, everybody listen to them. But when they see guys out here like us with these garments, with the borders of blue and the fringes on them, look at them bombs. Look at them bombs and dresses. Go ahead, you got more on that?
Look at himself.
I'm gonna start over again.
You gonna throw me off?
It's Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23.
Right.
When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Right.
And look what he said. They exalted to the let me start over. 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. And look what he said.
Right.
They exalted to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
Right.
He's not even listening. He's on his phone.
No, he looking for a precept. He looking for verses.
He's not even listening.
I thought you said you were trying to get edified.
I was trying to get educated. I was trying to get educated.
Now you're becoming a scoffer.
No, I was trying to get educated. I'm trying to listen.
So why you concerned with what I'm doing? If you're listening, why are you concerned with what I'm doing?
He don't care. He don't believe it. He don't believe it. Be honest. You don't think he believes it, does he?
Always comes up here like a damn serpent. He comes up here humble.
Matthew 11. Get Matthew 11.
Matthew 11.
I'm humble. I'm trying to listen. You're not listening. You're on your phone.
I don't have to listen. I'm teaching.
You know it? Why you got a highlighter?
Matthew 11 and 8. We all highlight. That's how we remember them easy.
Why you gotta?
We remember them easy. When you read them, you box them in. You can
I'm not gonna say
remember.
anything else. I'll listen.
You can remember them easy when you highlight it.
Esau Edom, bro.
Start at 8. Matthew 11 8.
Matthew 11 and 8. You got it?
This is Matthew 11, verse 8.
Actually, start at 7. Start at 7.
Verse 7. And as they departed, Yahawashi began to say unto the multitude concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see?
Right.
And reeds shaken with the wind?
Right.
What went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in the king's house.
Right. So them that wear suits, they are in king's houses. What is that talking about? Who control these churches? The elites. Okay, every church got a 501c3 charter that they give these pastors. So that's everyone that have soft raiment on, meaning these suits, nice apparel, they in king's houses because the Roman Catholic control all these churches. So that's why you see pastors with, they ain't gonna listen to us because we got on garments. We look like bombs with dresses on. But if somebody was up here with a suit on and a tie, everybody will stop and listen.
Exactly.
I don't think he look like that.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
right,
and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know. My people does not consider.
That's the problem with Jake, man. They don't want to listen. They don't even consider that we are the chosen people of the Lord. According to the Bible, so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans are the chosen people of the Lord. This is according to the Bible. They don't consider. They don't consider that they're going on, they're doing wrong, they're being wicked, committing adultery, drugs, whatever, man. Killing. They don't consider nothing, man. All they want to do is free before 11, party all night, popping Xannies, putting what these pills, the X pills, and they lean and mixing cough syrup, right? The Mollies want to smoke weed and powder
they
together.
They want to do whatever the flesh tells them to do.
Right.
Whatever the flesh wants, that's what they do.
Come on, bring it out,
Verse 4. Sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Right.
A seed of evildoers.
A seed of evildoers, man.
Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. they have provoked the Holy One of Yasharallah unto anger.
Right.
They are gone away backward.
That's how people walking backwards, man.
I
They go do sin.
Because you were saying how they'll, if we were up here in suits, everybody would stop us because we bombed with garments.
Right. Basically,
This is 1 Corinthians 1:28, and base things of the world and things which are despised hath God chosen.
Right.
And things which are not to bring to naught things that are.
Right. Keep reading on that. Go ahead and tell me about the foolish.
Exactly.
Lord told the foolish things of this world. Right.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Continue. It says that no flesh should glory in his presence, but of him are ye in Christ. You want a verbatim?
Yeah, you go ahead and read verbatim.
But of him are ye in Christ Jesus, who of God is made unto us wisdom and righteousness, and sanctification and redemption, that according as it is written, he that glorifieth, let him glory in the Lord.
Right. That's what we out here doing, man. Glorifying Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi. You see that's 1 Corinthians. Let me read that. I'm gonna read that real quick. I got it. So it's 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 26. I'm gonna read 25. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. So that's what we out here doing, man. We out here in foolishness. People looking at us like we fools, man. But the Lord say he delight in us out here doing his work, man. Doing the will of his Father. Which is, he told you, hey, let's get it. Let's get Luke 14 and verse 16. And get Matthew 22. Somebody hold Matthew. You got a precept? You holding something?
A whole another topic, Doc. Change the spirit, Doc.
Okay, all right. Read that real quick.
It's Luke 14 and 16.
Right.
Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper, and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready.
Right.
And they all with one consent began to make excuse. For the first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, I must needs go and see it.
Now the Lord telling the man to come sit at my supper to eat. The man said, I just bought some land, I gotta go see that. I can't make it, Lord. Go ahead.
I must needs be excused.
Right.
Once that happened, I booked us a hotel.
And sin, verse 19. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray you have me excused.
Now the second one telling the Lord, hey, I just bought some oxen, I gotta go make sure they working good. Go ahead. Wicked, man. Wicked, man.
Verse 20. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come.
And your women always try to keep you from doing the work for the Lord, man. Tell you, oh, why you gonna put the Lord before me? We can't, let me get this Saturday. Take me out to eat. I wanna go to dinner. This dummy said, I have married a wife, therefore I can't even come, man. Wicked, man.
If I could say that, the Lord will put your wife to death too, man. Look at Lot's wife.
Hey, Ezekiel.
The Lord is not a
He put Ezekiel's wife to death. And Ezekiel was doing the work. Finish that up.
Hey, like Job said, you sound like one of the foolish women.
One of the foolish ones, right? Come on.
Verse 21. So that servant came and shewed his Lord these things.
Right.
Then the master of the house, being angry, said unto his servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city.
Go out well?
Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city.
Out here in the highways and byways, in the streets and lanes of the city, not in the church. Acts 7:48, the Lord said he dwell not in temple made with hands. He said go to the streets and the lanes. Go ahead, finish that, brother.
And bring in hither the poor and the maimed and the halt and the blind.
The poor, the maimed, the halt, and the blind is what you see out here right now. Go ahead.
And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is run.
Right.
And the Lord said unto the servant, go into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in that my house.
He said to do what?
Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in.
He said compel them, man. Compel them with the truth. Go to the highways and hedges, to the streets and the lanes, man.
How do you compel them?
That's a good question.
By telling them whether they hear or forbid.
Right.
Cry
Right.
loud, spare not.
Right.
Loud, spare not.
Whether or
Right.
not they like it or not, you rebuke them.
Right. Isaiah 58:1. Right, right. Cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet, show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins, man. Go ahead, but you good, Op. You bring your precept out, Op. You ready to turn the spirit up?
I don't know. I got a question.
We're not settling them down.
I got a question. And you came up kind of funny before. I don't know. You might be sincere. I don't know.
I'm just listening. Honestly, I'm
can
gonna
listen,
be honest.
so I can't ask you a question.
No, you can.
Yeah, we're building, man. What is your nationality?
Well, what does that mean? I'm
What is
Caucasian from here.
As far as you know, no, you're not Irish. You're
I
not
haven't done any. I
Italian.
don't know. German probably.
What do you think about what you've heard just now? You said you've been here for a while. What do you think about what you've been receiving?
Quite honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty agnostic, so I don't think of. I would say atheist / agnostic. So, but I'm open-minded, so I'm happy to hear what you guys got to say.
I'm not going to judge you because I'm going to try your spirit. See what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to judge you guys. I just want to listen to what you got to say. I'm actually intrigued by this idea you guys have. I would like to know what.
So we're out here.
Quite honestly, I'd like to know what your goal is.
That's why I want us to have some conversation, man. You know?
Yeah. So
You
what's
just
your
stand there
goal?
and listen.
What's your guys' goal to be out here? What would be like if you went if you woke up tomorrow? What would be like a success? You said maybe you converted somebody tonight from.
What's the end goal?
Go ahead,
You want to know the end goal?
Yeah.
The end goal is right there. The so-called white man in slavery. That's the end goal.
Yes, but I'm saying, what does that mean?
How is that going to happen?
No, what does that mean? End goal. When you say this, you pointed to this.
Let's
How
break it
would you
down slow.
know-
Let's break it down slow. So this what we're doing on. So these people on this side, 12 tribes of Israel, right?
Yeah.
So Israel was a man named Jacob. Okay? Jacob had 12 sons.
Okay.
Now Jacob's name came Israel after he wrestled an angel. That's where the name Israel come from.
Okay.
See, everybody think Israel is the land.
Yes.
Israel was a man's name first.
Oh, okay.
Then he had 12 sons.
Oh.
And they became the Israelites. So these are the people that the Lord chose. Get Matthew 15:24 and hold Matthew 10. Yeah, you do. So the Lord coming back for to receive these people.
Okay.
Because what's going on is, back up for a second. Turn that sign around. Let me show him real quick. On this sign, from 2 on down to 18, all these nations from 2 down to 18, they had the Israelites in slavery.
Oh, okay.
From the sub-Saharan slave trade to the transatlantic slave trade. Okay? You can turn back around now. So what we out here doing to wake up our people, let them know that they are the chosen people of the Lord.
When you say your people, what does that mean?
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Okay.
West Indian and
That's
Haitians.
fine. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate.
Go ahead. Read that.
I got a quick precept. I can bring up something real quick.
Bring it up.
Just to back you up, because you were talking about slavery. This is Isaiah 5:13.
Right.
And lack of knowledge, how his people went away from following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
It says, therefore my people are gone into captivity,
Right.
because they have no knowledge,
Right.
and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Okay.
Therefore hell hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure.
Now hell don't mean under the ground.
Right.
There's no place called hell
I
like
don't
that.
believe that, man.
Hell
Yeah,
is the
yes.
grave. It's the grave. It's a condition or it's judgment.
Yes.
That's what hell is.
Yeah.
Now, this is we real quick. Let me.
Oh, this is my wife. My wife
You
is.
said you're agnostic?
Yes, yes.
Agnostic, a person
Get
who
Deuteronomy
believes
28, 6, 8.
that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or of anything beyond material phenomena.
Correct.
A person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. So you're not sure.
That's why I'm listening to you.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. That's why I wanted to build, brother.
Deuteronomy 28,
true.
6 to 8.
Make sure I understand
So I'm finna show you what happened.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
This-
you
I
believe in a
listen.
higher power, but you just don't understand.
I know. I don't necessarily do. I don't know if there's a higher power.
you
Yes.
don't know.
Right.
You're just
Okay.
confused.
Go ahead, read that. So I'm showing you, this is our hell. The so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Sure.
Read that.
Do you hate white people?
Do I hate white people? No. Read that.
You know, I'm a white person. I'm just listening
Right,
to you.
right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
I don't know your spirit here. Well, according to the Bible, the
We're
Lord
not
do.
that bad, right? Oh, the Lord hates white
Yeah.
people? No.
Edomite.
Come
I'm
on.
finna see.
Edomite.
That's what you gotta understand who Edomites is in the Bible.
What's it called? An
Edomite. Right.
Edomite.
See, it went
Edo-
from
how do you
being
spell that?
it went from being Edomite.
Edomite.
It went from being Edomite to Caucasian to white.
Okay.
In 1681, the elites, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimer, DuPonts,
Oh, no,
they
no,
passed a
those
law to call themselves white.
people. Oh,
They passed a law in 1681.
I should have said white. I should have said Caucasian.
So before white, it was Caucasian.
It was Caucasian.
Okay.
Where does the word
Wow.
Caucasian come from?
Probably Asia, right?
Georgia Caucasus Mountain.
Asia.
Caucasus Mountain.
Caucasia.
Caucasus Mountain.
Oh, okay. I know.
What does
I
it
don't
mean?
know.
Cave
I
dweller.
don't know. Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm a caveman.
Because the reason, see, we going, this ain't how we feel, how we think, off our heart. This is what the scriptures say.
Oh.
Now, real quick. Our forefathers, your forefather and mine, they both come from Isaac and Rebekah. The same mother and father. Esau came out red because no one is white. You are like lack pigment, lack melanin, so the blood show forth through your skin. So that shows redness,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So Esau and Jacob came out. Esau came out red. Jacob came out brown because everybody was dark skinned. Esau was lack melanin. That's why his name became Edom, which means red.
Oh, okay.
That's what Edom mean. Then he had sons, they became the Edomites. Just like Israel had sons, they became the Israelites. So this is about the two brothers, your forefather and my forefather. This is the Lord's movie. Esau and Jacob is the main two characters. The other nations, Chinese, Japanese, they extras. It's just like extras. So in the Lord's world, this is a movie about two brothers. At birth, they was fighting in the womb. So Rebecca said, Lord, why are they fighting in my stomach? This is what he say when you read Genesis 25.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Okay,
Let's say you wholeheartedly believe everything you say.
okay.
Why not just stay home and be happy with that? Just with your family and just
Because the Lord said we supposed to come out here. You
and
heard when he read
educate people that don't know.
to wake up our people to let them know.
Well,
that
I'm
this
not
is
one
the
of your
main
people,
goal.
evidently.
The world finna be destroyed by missiles. You see Russia, China,
Oh, okay.
North Korea, Syria shooting.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
get their
I
missiles.
get it.
What they gonna do with them? They just gonna sit them around?
Yeah.
They finna
But
shoot them over here.
That's God's plan, right?
Right. That's
So
what we're
why
out here to
even
do.
intervene?
We're
Just
not
let God's
intervening.
plan?
He tell us to come out here and let people know.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
So while they
I'm
sit
just-
around just enjoying life, they finna die in fire.
Yeah.
Because in the scripture, before the Most High destroyed anything, he sent his prophets
sent his
out
prophets out to warn the
people.
people.
Every
Oh,
single
okay.
kingdom.
Every kingdom.
I was saying, if I had figured out,
The Babylonian
I wouldn't
Empire.
spend all my time doing this. I would just go have fun, live life, maybe
Get
with
it.
my wife.
Let me bring out
Get it.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Because you said
Listen,
you're
let me hear
agnostic.
this.
You're agnostic. So
I've
this is
sat
for
here.
you,
I've sat here.
Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 22.
Beautiful.
Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound
Oh, let me
of
take
the
4 and
sea
22.
by a
4 and 21.
perpetual decree, that it cannot pass. And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. You understand what I just read?
It was pretty deep.
So I brought this out for a reason, because I asked you, what do you believe in? Because a lot of people don't really believe in anything. Do you believe everything was just an accident? Or when you look at the world, do you not see like like everything is, like you, for example, you breathe without thinking, everything is in order. That's what the Lord just said. Even he gave the example of the waves.
Maybe, yeah.
He said the sand. Think
I don't
about how
know.
the ocean comes in and comes out. That has to be divine. That's not an accident.
When
Somebody
you
did
look
that.
at an insect that's just crawling on the ground, you think the same way?
That's what.
Yeah, because there's
Everything is.
I was just asking.
There's creatures that have to eat that insect to
everything
survive.
has a purpose.
Everything has
All
a
right.
purpose.
Everything has a purpose.
You take away the bees, it stops something
Look
else.
at the way the water falls. It falls, it goes. There's a cycle to everything. Condensation.
Fair
Everything
enough.
is a perfect order.
Fair enough.
You know.
You done with that? You have more on that? Now you just said why wouldn't you enjoy life, right?
Well, I'm just saying.
And be happy. Right.
Just why are
Lord
you
just
even
said
wasting
you
your
right.
time with these people?
That I'm gonna
That's-
show you.
that's the thing. That's
Now I'm
all
gonna
I
show you
ask.
the two spirits between Esau and Jacob.
What do you have gold on your teeth?
Yeah.
Why do you even do that?
That's when I was young.
Well, so it's like, you don't have like a
Yeah, it is
cap that goes on
permanent.
it?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay. All right.
Read that. Now this is the two spirits between Esau and Jacob.
This is Lamentations 4 and start at 21.
Yeah, read 21. That's the point.
It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom."
Now that's talking about all the sons of Esau.
Okay.
Esau's name was changed to Edom because Jacob was making a pottage or red pottage and lentil beans, and Esau was a hunter.
Okay.
Who's more of a hunter between your race and my race?
Honestly,
I'm just asking you a simple question.
I don't know.
Who do the hunt more?
Well,
Hunting more?
Right.
now
Wait,
Okay.
I don't even know.
So yeah.
You see, her spirit.
She on the page.
Turn on the hunting channel and figure it out.
Go ahead.
Turn on the
So what happened was when Jacob came back, when Esau came back from hunting, he didn't catch nothing that day. Jacob was sitting down because he said we like to chill. We like to
Yeah.
just chill.
Yep.
Y'all like parasailing, scuba diving, all that shit, right?
All
no,
that white
hold
people.
up. I only
Crazy
like
stuff.
parasailing, not scuba diving.
What you get to understand, like, jumping out of planes,
Yeah,
all that type
silly
of thing.
stuff.
I did do
Stuff, yeah.
skydiving.
So what happened was when he didn't catch nothing, Jacob was cooking the stew. He said, "Feed me with that." Jacob like, "Hold on, it ain't done yet." He said, "No, feed me with that same red meat."
Y'all still using that fake
How do a lot of so-called white people like they steak?
junkies make that chalk.
Raw, medium rare, right? What they call it, steak tartare, whatever.
Yeah.
That's this all in the scriptures. Go ahead, read that.
It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee."
Now you just said, why don't you just be happy? Because our spirit is resonating with the scripture of the Lord, so we're supposed to be out here prophesying, letting people know that North America, Russia finna be destroying North America with their missiles, with them hypersonic missiles. But like you just said, we should be in the spirit of just enjoying. The Lord just told you, read it again.
It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom."
So what's going on now with the elites? This is their world, this is their kingdom.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
The Lord gave y'all this world to rule it. What's going on? Revelation 11:18, the Lord say he will destroy them who's destroying the earth. Who's destroying the earth? Who owns the planet? Who controls the planet?
Who owns Monsanto?
I'm being real now. I'm being real.
Not this leprechaun that
No.
has had way
makes
too
the
much to drink.
Who's destroying the ozone? Who's doing that?
The rich white people? Is
Right,
that where it's at?
right.
Hey,
Hey,
we don't have
leprechaun.
nothing.
But they cut down the trees, building up condominiums.
I don't think
and
I would say it's white.
But we have.
who controls the earth?
Koreans are being pretty bad too.
The North
You gotta
Koreans.
mess
I
up
don't
that
think the white
green
people
wig.
Don't North America control every country with their democracy?
I mean,
Right?
wait, he's got dreads on though. I feel like
Okay,
that is
check
not
us
gonna
out.
get.
No, them twists.
Why is he worried about them?
That's twisted.
One
That's
more
not-
precept.
He
Ain't
doesn't.
locked.
He
Hey,
needs not
baby.
worry about that.
We got friends meat months. Come on.
This is, hey,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the
I've
last
enjoyed my
precept.
time though. I
Right.
promise
Have a
you.
good night,
I
brother.
feel like I'm closer to heaven just talking to you.
It's all good.
I
Yes,
swear
sir.
to God,
Yes,
this
sir.
is not time wasting.
Y'all have a
Thank you,
good night.
guys.
Have a good night.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all good. Y'all have a good night.
Like I told you, he was a demon from the jump. How did he think that?
Hey, but that's why.
That's why I was waiting to cut him. He was a serpent.
Yeah. But that's why I like. See, that's why I like digging in on their ass.
Hey.
If they stay here humming like
That's
that.
why I wanted him to start talking, so his true
Hey,
intentions would
Right,
come
right,
out.
right.
Hey, I
He just gonna sit there and just listen.
I guarantee he go home and Google Edomite tonight.
He know,
Yeah.
no. He's not agnostic. He knew exactly who we were.
Yeah.
He came up here and scoffed.
That's why I wanted to get into the shit. He know who the fuck he know.
Yeah. You see how your boy came up with some attention? Oh, the side, bro.
Who was
We didn't say nothing to him.
was
He was
it?
That stupid ass chick.
I ain't even.
Colombians. Colombians. You still got that sign?
Somebody that you don't come up to.
You ain't seen this out yet.
I wasn't even paying attention. I feel when I think you might come up, bro, they want. I already seen on the bullshit. I want to dig in on
I
their
wanted
ass.
to slice
Yeah.
it, bro. I was gonna slice him up. Oh, wait.
Hey,
You heard? I
hey.
said I got a whole nother topic. I was waiting to go.
That's why I like to dig in on them.
Hey, them precepts were cutting them up, bro. Hey, them precepts humbled him quick. He was like, hey, I'm just trying to come up, guy. Hey, them precepts started getting to him.
bro.
Hey, Ruben was holding one for a minute. Go ahead.
This second Chronicles 36 and 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High
Right,
and despised his words and misused his prophets
right.
until the wrath of the Lord arose.
Misused. He just came up here. He used this for his own intent, for his own enjoyment, his own entertainment. All right, go ahead.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
No remedy.
And look,
Hey.
his demon had to say, listen, white people.
Yeah, see,
He trying not to say the shit because he know what's up, man.
He knew.
But his demon can't represent white people. Yeah, they know what's up.
Hey,
man.
she was like, hey, I know what it is.
Right.
At the end of the day, bro, we might get it ripped, bro. Hey, and the scriptures say they gonna die, man. It is what it is. And the women love power. She know. She
Right.
can see the transition.
Yeah, she can see it, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
We was all defeated, man. This ain't his kingdom.
He talking about why y'all won't just go have a good time. Hey, hold on, hold that precept right there. We got something for you, demon.
Hey, and the scripture said what it said. It would be healed, right?
Oh yeah. Jeremiah
Hey,
51.
Hey, the scripture said there's no balm from Babylon.
Right,
There ain't no
right.
balm.
We don't got no omen for you devils, man. Hey, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 8. It say, he therefore that despiseth not man, but Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, who have also given us his Holy Spirit. This demon talking about, why y'all won't just stay at home and just enjoy the rest of your life? No, nigga. We gotta come out here to the highways and byways.
We trying to end this kingdom.
We trying to get, hey.
We trying to end this
Hey, he lucky he
kingdom.
left, bro. I was gonna slice his
Hey,
ass
when he
up.
say, I say, oh yeah, you know, you're not white, you know, you red because you lack of pigment. So you,
I thought you was gonna hit him with the weight.
hey, he consider him. I say, yo, on that
I thought you was gonna hit
shit.
him with the
Man, that
Aisha
bitch-
Did you
Waste
see his
the weight,
face?
bro.
That bitch was
Waste
red
the
in the
weight.
Did you see his face?
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, I love this, man. Hey, thank you, Yahawah. Like elders them always say, apostle them, it ain't just about going on Esau, but hey, when Esau come up, we must deal with him accordingly.
I was trying to show him his damn judgment. That's what I really was waiting to get his ass. I was like, you ain't just gonna sit here, I'm gonna show you your judgment.
Hey, rejoice and be glad, bitch. Cause you finna drink this
Prepare
cup.
slaughter.
Bro, I wanted to bring out that Malachi. They
Yeah,
gonna burn like an oven.
know.
When you start talking about them missiles, I wanted him to hear it.
yeah.
I wanted him to be like, that's it now? Yeah.
Should have put that Isaiah 14 and 21 on his ass.
Yeah, man.
I'm going into Esau, man. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he was a damn serpent, man. He is of his father the devil, bro. He was trying to be subtle, man. The crafty motherfucker.
He stood behind Isaiah for a minute, man.
Yeah, he was
That's
standing
why I
up.
turned.
I watched
He
him
was
like,
just standing there. I was like,
I'm like, why
he was
so
like right
close?
behind you, huh?
I was like, why is he so close?
Hey, cause that's where he supposed to be at, behind me.
Get behind me, Satan.
Yeah.
In the back. In the back.
Hey, Esau Kingdom is finished, man. Hey, he know his place, man. He know what's up. He ain't want to get on the camera neither.
Nah,
He didn't want to get on wax.
He knew better. He knew better. Hey, if they would have seen them facial expressions,
Hey,
he came up scoffing,
Hey, yeah.
being humble, to being like, that makes sense.
hey, him and his
Tell me why
demon.
I'm on my phone. These damn devils, man.
Hey.
Why is your book highlighted?
Right.
These motherfuckers is carnal, man.
Hey, cause
Hey,
the wicked shall not understand. The wicked have no understanding, man. Oh, this guy I'm watching GMS Awaken 144. So he do the video on the two Edomites talking about why did the Lord say he loved Jacob and hate Esau. It's like a 7-minute video.
Oh, man, he butchered
So I
it,
did a
bro.
video on
Hey, he
Bro.
butchered it. He
And the
butchered
funny,
it.
bro, the funny thing is, You talking about the one when they were
honor
the
thy
two
mother?
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
you supposed to honor thy mother and thy
Bro.
father.
That had nothing to do with that shit.
I seen that video like months
No.
ago too.
For real?
Bro.
Yeah, he
Months
said,
ago.
No, he said, what he said? He said, you gotta hate. No man can come to the Father unless they hate his mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what he meant by hate. You gotta hate. You can't.
Man, bro.
Scorn vegetables.
You cut that shit with Genesis 27 and 41, man. It tell you that Esau hated Jacob, man, for the blessing.
Hated.
Come on,
Put
man.
by Esau. He put by
Right, in the
Esau.
pocket. Right. Yeah, man. They trying to find,
Esau's
boy, that's why I say, hey, this the best y'all can come with?
Hey,
Y'all done, man.
I'm gonna say me and Charles was talking about it. Esau is through, 2/3 is through, and they starting to consider, man. They starting to consider it's true. That's
Done.
what it is. They getting shook. They seeing the prophecy, they seeing all the men, and they really starting to be like, damn, maybe they are right.
Yeah.
They don't know exactly what's going on, but they know something is going on.
They know, man. They know, bro.
He was a damn atheist who was full of shit. That's why I asked him what agnostic was. He's full of shit.
That nigga say he atheist and agnostic.
He don't
Nigga,
believe